Rosa Parks. You guys gave me three people to talk, three people that I couldn't talk about in this prom. But I think you should be considering more people that I shouldn't be able to talk about, because really, this is really easy to talk about. So an example is Ruby Bridges. When Ruby was 6 years old, she was sent to integrate a school in New Orleans, Louisiana, 1960. At this time, the whole Southern was segregated, and all white went to white schools, and all black kids went to black schools, and all the white schools were better and had better books and better education. I want to touch on how the people acted to her. People spat in her face, said some really harsh things, and one even threatened to poison her food and kill her. That resulted in Ruby only eating packaged foods like chips. Her teacher, Barbara Henry, also played an important part in her success. Barbara Henry was from the North and knew that segregation was wrong. She taught Ruby all by herself, and Ruby was the only student in her class. The reason why you should put her into the group is that today she didn't take a stand and Barbara Henry didn't help, that we wouldn't be working with the people we love to, or wouldn't be hanging out with the friends we like. Next will be Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson, or the Galveston Giant, was the first black man to win a World Heavyweight Championship. Jack Johnson proved that we are just as good as white people. And he also inspired a lot of other boxers, like Muhammad Ali, Joe Louis, and Sugar Ray Leonard. Jack Johnson's success actually put him into the Hall of Fame for boxing heavyweight champion. And the reason why I think he should also be put in is because he showed that we can also be just as good, and we can do other sports just like white. Last is a local hero that I think that we should talk more about, because her name is Maud Bragg Jackson. At the time, she was born in Middleburg, and at the time Middleburg was segregated. She moved to St. Augustine to learn how to become a teacher, and while she was in St. Augustine, she did sit-ins and also participated in marches. Did you know that Maud Bragg Jackson actually served to Martin Luther King Jr. dinner herself? Today, without her helping, he would not be able to eat at restaurants, and we wouldn't have a lot of other things that we do today.